be discussing pet therapy. Pet therapy is an alternative type of therapy that includes the use of animals for treatment. There are a variety of different types, including therapeutic visitation, animal-assisted visitation, and facility therapy. Therapeutic visitation is the most common type of pet therapy. This is where personal pets are taken to healthcare facilities by their owner, and it may increase their motivation to help improve their health status and return home sooner. Animal-assisted visitation is where animals are specially trained to assist their medical professionals such as physical therapy and occupational therapists.
There was a child who had had surgery and needed to get out of bed and have physical therapy. The nurses couldn't get him to do it. His parents couldn't get it to do it. The doctors couldn't get him to do it. We walked in with a dog and let the child pet the dog. And then she said, I really need to take this dog for a walk. Would you like to come? So he got out of bed and they walked the hospital corridor visiting other patients in the hospital.
The use of animals with medical professionals such as PT and OT can help improve limb mobility and fine motor skills. It can also help improve the overall mental state of the patient. And another benefit is that it assists the patient in relearning pet care for when the patient is able to return home safely. The final type of pet therapy is known as facility therapy. This is where animals are in skilled nursing facilities or other care centers. This will help patients with Alzheimer's disease or dementia, and it's also used to help keep patients safe, as the pets will learn the limitations and boundaries of each resident. Another thing that was introduced in 2003 is known as PARO, which is another name for personal robot. These robotic pets have artificial fur, and there is a hard inner skeleton, so the patients don't have to worry about allergies, biting, scratching, or even the fear of real animals, but it still does provide the same benefits as having a pet used in therapy. So by using a robotic animal, it can help lower stress, improve depression, reduce anxiety, and help treat dementia-related symptoms as well.
Now let's talk about some of the fantastic benefits that come from pet therapy. Studies have found significant positive effects and outcomes related to mental health and physical health when incorporating pet therapy. When humans interact with pets, such as petting or playing with a dog, their overall mood improves. For reference, just imagine Christina's reaction when she sees any creature walking on four legs.
This is so cute! Puppies are my favorite! Oh my gosh. This is my best day of my life! This is so cute!
Humans interacting with animals have also been shown to release endorphins, which can produce euphoria and act in a similar way as opioids by decreasing pain and overall distress. Petting an animal has been found to promote the release of serotonin, prolactin, oxytocin, and phenylethylamine, which has the same effect as chocolate. The release of these specific hormones can produce elevated mood levels. Decreased levels of cortisol, norepinephrine, and epinephrine in patients have also been discovered, which is greatly beneficial for lowering stress levels. Pet therapy has the additional following effects on mental health: lowers anxiety and promotes relaxation, provides comfort, reduces loneliness, provides a means of escape or happy distraction, acts as a catalyst in the therapy process, helps to break the ice, reduce initial resistance that may accompany therapy, and increase mental stimulation by assisting in the recall of memories and sequencing events in patients with head trauma injuries or patients with Alzheimer's disease. Pet therapy can benefit our physical health in the following ways: lower blood pressure and improve cardiovascular health, reduce polypharmacy, decrease rate of breathing in those who are anxious, diminish overall physical pain, as mentioned earlier, and promote relaxation during exercise. With the use of pet therapy, patients were found to be more motivated during treatment, enjoyed activities and therapies more, and overall felt more relaxed. Pet therapy is not only beneficial for adults, but it is also useful for children with a wide range of physical, emotional, and mental disabilities. Research shows that children with autism spectrum disorder specifically create a deep bond with animals and feel that they are able to relate better to the animal than to humans. You can think about it as the animal being a buffer in between the child and another human, which promotes a sense of space to allow relaxation in social situations. An article from UCLA Health stated that children with autism were engaged in significantly greater use of language as well as social interaction with therapy sessions that incorporated animals compared to standard therapy sessions without them.
Olivia has a couple of disorders that the dog now helps us to understand or to know when those things are happening so that we can bring her right down to the nurse and so we're not missing anything.
Romeo goes right up to the front of the class and tells the teacher, and then she can get the medical attention that she needs. Olivia struggled socially until we got Romeo. Now she has friends. They both get invited to birthday parties. They both did picture day at school.
They did get both their pictures in the yearbook, and when we do school pictures, they're always together. And then this is Olivia's last year here in this building before she moves on to middle school, and I'm sure there'll be many things in the yearbook with Romeo because he really is just part of the family here.
Romeo is always her friend, no matter if she's having a bad day, if she can't talk, he's just always her friend. So it's definitely broadened her horizons a little bit. She's integrating into a typical classroom more often because she has Romeo.
Now that Olivia has Romeo and he's in the classroom, she's doing fabulous, and I see her growing as a student more and more every day. She's dedicated to what she puts her mind to. She's very strong, and I can see her going wherever she wants to.
She's just started dancing school. She is on a cheerleading team. She does all these things since we've gotten Romeo.
Throughout this presentation, we have discussed how pet therapy programs can help improve one's overall well-being by positively impacting physical and psychological functioning, aid in reducing physiological and psychological symptoms associated with distress, and can provide social support as well as medical aid. We have provided an overview on the wide range of age groups and the variety of settings that this form of therapy can be useful for. To further elaborate on the physiological reactivity associated with pet therapy, we found a study that focused on the use of pet therapy and its ability to reduce physiological stress reactivity. Specifically, participants from this study showed a significant reduction in self-reported anxiety and stress after pet therapy exposure compared to baseline levels. In an additional study focused on pet therapy, participants reported improved levels of pain, energy, and most mood scores following visits with the pets. The qualitative data collected at the end of the pet therapy visit indicated that the participants felt more calm, relaxed, engaged, and cheered up, and that they valued the experience supporting previous reports. This concludes our presentation about pet therapy, and we hope you have gained a better understanding on how this form of therapy can be useful and impactful on the well-being and care of our future patients.